An abundance of resources.
An abundance of footage.
And shares the abundant harvest.
Hey everyone, and welcome to TalkWord. Today, we're going to dive into a word that's about so much more than just a big number. It's about a feeling, you know? That feeling of fullness, of having more than enough. A feeling of real, genuine good fortune. And speaking of good fortune, a very happy Lunar New Year's Eve to all of you who are celebrating. It's such a wonderful time of joy and family, all about looking forward to a prosperous new year just filled with amazing things. You know, in Chinese culture, there's this really beautiful wish that people share right around now. Nian Nian You Yu. And it doesn't just mean, I hope you have enough. No, it's a wish for a surplus, for an overflow, for having more than you need of all the best things in life. And that feeling, that wish for more than just getting by, that's something we can all understand, right? It's that deep sense of security, of being able to be generous, of just profound luck. So that got me thinking, what's the one English word that perfectly captures that specific feeling of overflowing good fortune? Well, that's exactly what we're going to unpack today. And that word, of course, is abundance. But let's really dig in. Let's get past the simple dictionary definition and figure out what this word really means at its very core. So yeah, the dictionary will tell you it means a very large quantity of something. But the key part, the real magic, is right there in that last bit, more than enough. It's not just having a lot. It's about having so much that it spills over. It's an overflow. To really get it, just think about its polar opposite, scarcity. Scarcity is that constant feeling of not having enough, of being in a state of lack. Abundance is the complete and total reverse of that. It's a state of overflowing. Now, this is the part I think is so cool, where the word abundance actually comes from. Well, it's this beautiful metaphor that perfectly explains its meaning. So, get this. It all goes back to the Latin word unda, which just means wave. From that, you get the verb undare, which means to rise in waves, or even better, to overflow. Just picture a river, swollen with rain, rising up and flowing over its banks. That powerful image is baked right into our modern English word, abundance. Isn't that amazing? The word itself carries this built-in idea of a natural, unstoppable force that's just so plentiful it can't be contained. It's the perfect bridge from thinking about an overflowing river to that feeling of overflowing good fortune we started with. Okay, so we've got the deep meaning, we've got the incredible origin story, but how does this actually play out in everyday conversation? Let's look at how you can use it. What I love about it is how flexible it is. I mean, sure, you can use it for physical things like a region having an abundance of natural resources, but you can also use it to capture feelings, like being moved by an abundance of kindness. It works for nature, like when your garden has an abundance of fruit. And you can even use it for abstract ideas, like tackling a problem with an abundance of caution. Basically, using way more caution than is probably necessary, just in case. And that really brings us to the most important takeaway here. Abundance isn't really just about having a lot of stuff. It's a mindset. It's a whole different way of looking at the world around you. So I'm going to leave you with this question to think about. Try to look past just money or things you own. Where do you see abundance in your life? Maybe it's in your friendships, maybe it's in your own creativity, or just in the nature that's all around you. Where do you really feel it? Hey, if you had fun taking this deep dive into just one word, you should know that you can create your very own explainers for any word you're curious about with our app, TalkWord. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'll catch you on the next one.
All the drivers are both abundant and abundantly irresponsible.
Error. Hope wasn't in abundance.